Okay. Where was I? Songs! Lady Gaga's kind of cool. Like, she wrote a song for, I think, her grandfather because he wouldn't get heart surgery, and that's sad. But then he got heart surgery after she wrote a song for him, which is adorable. And, Bad Romance, I fucking love that song. I didn't even know it before, like, everybody knew it, and I was like, yeah, cool, that song. And I hadn't heard it, or heard anyone singing it, because it was on the internet, you know, and it was all text, so they were like, want your bad romance, or comance, because Day was flirting with Co, and comance, romance, that. Yeah, but I was like, that's cool, I guess, but I hadn't heard the song. So I went and listened to the song, and now I can't stop listening to it. It's a pretty cool song. Oh my gosh, me and Zom were role-playing the other day, probably Saturday, and we're so into Team Fortress 2, it's not even funny. Like, oh my god. And it was great because I don't want to tell you guys all about our role-playing adventures because that would be embarrassing, and it's like, you know, it's on AIM for a reason, right? We don't want to, I don't know. It's not really secretive, it's just probably no one wants to see us gushing and making out or whatever, so we'll just do that on AIM because that's a cool thing to do. Except we haven't even made out though yet. I mean, not with any of our characters, not that would be weird. Anyway, I'm gonna have to edit this a lot. Yeah, but it was great because we were role-playing, right? And they were scouts, which I'm going to tell you because there's no way I can explain this without you being like, what? Unless I tell you it's scouts. Because scouts are motherfuckers. Not literally. I mean spies. An actual motherfucker. But, okay, so, anyway, so, they were just running around, right? And then suddenly they run into each other and are all blaming each other. Oh, I shouldn't tell you all of it because that would be weird. Basically they start fighting, and her scout broke my scout's nose. It was bad. Like, we hadn't gone into the fight thinking, oh, well, let's go and break Blue Scout's nose. Awesome. But that's what happened. You know, Zom made a headbutt move, and my character's shit at fighting, so of course it's going to hit. And he's a little taller than him, so it isn't going to break anything nice like the soft cartilage. You know, it hit the bone, which hurts like a bitch. Because apparently the higher up you break your nose, the more it hurts. Which is something I learned when I was role-playing, and I had to look that up so I could break his nose properly. It was sad, though, because he was bleeding all over the place. Role-playing is fun. You guys, everybody who isn't role-playing should do it, because it's a good way to waste your time if you're bored. But then... So, I love coffee. I don't have any coffee because I made a small amount because I was afraid I wouldn't finish it all. Like, sometimes I make a bunch of coffee, and I'm like stoked because I'm totally going to drink all that coffee, but then I don't drink it all, and then it gets cold, and then I have to pour it down the sink, and it brings a tear to my eye because it's sad. It's very sad when you have to waste coffee like that. I guess that makes it appropriate that I'm going to cosplay as a sniper. I don't know what I'm going to do about the back quiver, because I found some nice back quivers, but they're black, and his is brown. And then I found some nice brown ones, but they're the wrong style. It's really... And I know it's lazy cosplaying if you just, like, want to buy things and wear them as you get them, but I'm not really very industrious when it comes to things like dyeing clothes or sewing my own things or making wooden props, because, oh my god, Zom's dad, he's like a nerd, except apparently he got laid because he had her. Well, he didn't have her, his wife who had her. Anyway, like, he made LARPing props when he was a kid, so now he can make awesome props for his awesome daughter and his awesome daughter's friend. So that's cool. He's making me a kukri. I'm so excited. And she's going to be an NG, and he's making her a wrench. Because, I mean, you could just buy a wrench, right? But, of course, conventions don't want you bringing any heavy metal things in there. Because, you know, oh my god. Have you ever been hit in the head with metal? Or, like, hit your head on metal? Like, at a playground or something? Like, you know, you're minding your own business under it. Like, I don't know, you crawl under it because you dropped something. And then someone's like, hey! And you lift your head up really fast and you hit your head on metal. I don't know where I was going with that, but it hurts like a bitch. And that's why they don't want you to bring wrenches, I guess. So, yeah. I'm not very good at making videos. But, here's this video. Am I done? I don't know. What else should I talk about? Oh, tomorrow I'm going to my first programming class. It's going to be really exciting because I had graphic design for the first semester of school, right? And now I have programming in the same room. And it's pretty exciting because if I can learn to program, then shit, I can do like anything. I mean, almost anything, you know. Because, wow, programming. You can program, you can basically rule the world. Knowledge is power. I am now energized and informed. Don't touch the webcam, cat. Please, don't. Hello. Don't do it. Don't. No. No!